That's the last straw. It means the final problem, setback, or source of irritation in a series that causes one to finally lose patience or for something to stop working. For example, the last straw was when the company fired most of the managers.
Just hardships that no one of which is enough to make you just go, oh, that's it, that's the last straw. But they accumulate, right? And
I guess I would say the last straw was one night, it was midnight, and I was brushing my teeth, I was getting ready for bed, and on the Strive, this pop-up challenge showed up. And these things surprise you. You don't know when they're going to happen. This pop-up challenge comes, and it says, we'll give you triple the points if you just climb 20 stairs. And that's not a lot.
I was embarrassed. I was angry. I looked at her as being kind of a cruel person. I saw myself as being ridiculous. And I certainly lost all of my motivation at that point for doing anything with art. That was kind of like the last straw in my drive to do anything with art as a kid.
And the bite became so infected, by the time Carl came home a few days later, they almost had to amputate her leg. Naturally, this was kind of the last straw, and Carl insisted that JT Jr. finally be placed in a zoo.
While he had encountered many reasons to doubt the official story over the course of the previous 20 years, having been thrown into prison for doing his job for his government was the last straw.
That was the last straw. You're no friend of Caesar. We're going to tell Caesar that you have aligned yourself with another king.
You know, it takes too long to build a bridge, and this regulation hurts, and we need this in capital markets. So the effectiveness comes down over time. And then after, Charlottesville was the last straw, but the negatives were going up.
It wasn't completely valid.
That was like the last straw.
How I had worded that explanation came off a lot more harsh than I had intended.
At 80 years young, Robert Redford has no plans to slow down. According to a recent headline, the movie Sully was the last straw. We should never travel with Tom Hanks. I mean, you think about it. You got pirates, plane crashes, you get marooned in airport purgatory, volcanoes. Something happens with Tom Hanks.
Just to fabricate evidence to try to charge us and put us in jail. When they started that fabricating of evidence, that was the last straw, because that meant we had no justice system whatsoever. We had a Department of Justice that wasn't a Department of Justice.